Part 6, Exercise 1.2. So the first question is, a book exhibition was held for 4 days in a school. The number of tickets sold at the counter on the first, second, third and final day was respectively 1094, 1812, 2050 and 2751. Find the total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. So what is the question given here? There is one exhibition held by the school. So how many days the exhibition is held? It is for 4 days. So the first day the ticket sold is 1094 tickets sold. For the second day 1812. So for third day 2050 and fourth day 2751. So what is the question asking here? Find the total number of tickets. So here total means you have to find the addition. Okay, so you have to add all the ticket which was sold for 4 days. So number of tickets sold on the first day equal to 1094, number of tickets sold on the second day equal to 1812, number of tickets sold on the third day equal to 2050, number of tickets sold on the final day, that is the fourth day, so that is equal to 2751. So the total number of tickets sold equal to, so 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 7, then 5 plus 5 10, 10 plus 1 11, 11 plus 9 20, so 0, the carryover is 2, 2 plus 8 10, 10 plus 7 17, so 7 carryover is 1, then 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 2 7, so the total number of tickets sold is 7707. So the second question is, Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has so far scored 6,980 runs in test matches. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs. How many more runs does he need? So there is one cricket player, name is Shekhar. He like to score the runs, that is 10,000 runs, but so far he scored is 6,980 runs. So how much run he need to complete 10,000 runs? That means you have to find the difference between these two runs. That means you have to subtract them. So Shekhar has so far scored equal to 6,980 runs. He wishes to complete equal to 10,000 runs. So the total number of runs needed by him equal to 10,000 minus 6,980. So 0 0. So the answer is 0. So 8 will not be subtracted from 0. So you have to borrow one from before number. So that number is also 0. So again you have to borrow 1 from before number, that number is also 0. So again you have to go for the other number, that is the 1. So if you borrow 1 from here, it will become 10. So you have to give one number to here. So that number here, it will become 9. Okay, so you can borrow 1 from here. So again it will become 9. So and this number will become 10. Right. So 10 minus 8 is 2, 9 minus 9 is 0, 9 minus 6 is 3. So how much run he needed so far? He needed 3020 runs to complete 10,000 runs. So the third question is, in a election, the successful candidate registered 5,77,500 votes and his nearest rival secured 3,48,700 votes. By what margin did the successful candidate win the elections? So what is the question given here? The winner who got the winner of the election got vote is 5,77,500. The second person that he got vote is 3,48,700 votes. So how much vote the winner is win the election? So that means you have to find the difference between the number of votes. So 5,77,500 minus 3,48,700. So 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0. Again we can't subtract 7 from 5. So you have to borrow 1 from here. So then it will become 15 and this will become 6. Okay, so 15 minus 7 is an 8. So again we can't subtract 8 from 6. So we have to borrow 1 from here. Then it will become 16 and it will become 6. So 16 minus 8 is an 8. So 6 minus 4 is an 2. Then 5 minus 3 is an 2. So how much vote difference he will win the election? 2,28,800 votes. And then fourth question is Kirti bookstore sold book worth 2,85,891 in the first week of June and book worth 4,768 in the second week of the month. How much was the sale for the 2 weeks together? In which week was the sale greater and by how much? So what is the question given here? There is one bookstore for the first week of June. The book sold is 2,85,891. So for the second week, how much book they are sold? They sold 4,768 book. So what their first question is how much book sold together? Together means added. So if you see any word together, total, all, that means you have to add the values. So here given is together. So you have to add the books sold in the first 2 weeks. So the first week of June. So how much book sold? It is 2,85,861. In the second week of June month. So how much book sold? 4,760. So you have to add. So whenever add these two value, you get 6,86,659. So what is the second question? In which week was the sale greater and how much? So in which week was the sale greater? By seeing itself we can say. So in which week the sale is greater? The second week. So because first week is 2 lakh and second week is 4 lakh. So in second week the book is sale is greater. By how much? That means we have to find the difference between first week sale and the second week sale. So 4,768 minus 2,85,891. So the difference is 1,14,877. So the next question is find the difference between the greatest and the least number that can be written using the digit 6, 2, 7, 4, 3 each only 1 times. So what is the question given here? We have to find the difference. Difference means you have to subtract. So what you have to subtract? Greatest and the least number. Greatest means biggest number and least means smallest number. So from this given digit you have to form the greatest number as well as the smallest numbers. So how you can form the greatest number? First digit should be the greatest number. So which is the greatest number here? 7. So I have formed the first digit as a 7. So next greatest number is 6. So 7, 6. Then third greatest number is 4. Then fourth greatest number is 3 and fifth greatest number is 2. So the greatest number is 76,432. So how can you form the least number? First number you should written is smallest number. Which is the smallest number here? 2 is the smallest number. That should be arranged first digit. So 2. Next to smallest number is 3. So that should be arranged second. Next to smallest number is 4. So that should be written here. The next to smallest number is 6. So that should be written here. The next to smallest number is 7. So that should be written here. So the smallest number, that is the least number, is 23,467. So next we have to find the difference. Difference means we have to subtract. So 76,432 minus 23,467, which is equal to 52,965. So next one is a machine and an average manufactures 2,825 screws a day. How many screws did it produce in the month of January 2006? So what is the question given here means for one day the screw manufacture is 2,825. For the month of January, how much screw is manufactured? So for the month of January, how many days are there? January there are 31 days. So for 1 day 2,825 means for 31 days we have to multiply. So Number of screws manufactured in a day equal to 2825. Number of screws manufactured in the month of January equal to 31 into 2825. So which is equal to 87,575 screws are manufactured in the month of January 2006. Next question, 7th question. A merchant had 78,592 with her. She placed an order for purchasing 40 radio set at rupees 1,200 each. How much money will remain with her after the purchase? So how much amount? So what is the what is the question given here? The amount the merchant had is 78,592. So she liked to buy the radio set. How many radio set he liked to buy? 40 radio set. So one radio set cost is 1,200. That means 40 radio set cost is, you have to multiply. So that is 40 into 1,200. Okay. So money with the merchant, which is equal to 78,592. Number of radio set equal to 40. Price of one radio set equal to 1,200. Therefore, cost of 40 radio set equal to 1,200 into 40. Okay. So 1,200 into 40 equal to 48,000. So next, what is the next question? How much money will remain with her after the purchase? That means after purchasing the radio set, how much money is left with the merchant? So that means we have to subtract the total money the merchant had minus the radio purchased cost. So 78,592 minus 48,000. So we get 30,592. So therefore the amount which left with the merchant is 30,592. So the next question is, a student multiplied 7,236 by 65 instead of multiplying 56. By how much was his answer greater than the correct answer? So what is the question given here? A student multiply 7,236 by 65 instead of multiplied by 56. That is the correct question is 7,236 into 56. But instead of 56, what he is done? He multiplied with 65. So how much the answer is greater? We have to find. That means first we have to find the difference between the wrong answer and the correct answer. So what is the difference between 65 minus 56? That is 9. So 9 into, so the given problem, what is the given problem here? 7,236. So 9 into 7,236 equal to 65,124. To stitch a shirt, 2 meter 15 centimeter cloth is needed. Out of 40 meter cloth, how many shirt can be stitched and how much cloth will remain? So the total length of the cloth is 40 meters. Out of this cloth, to stitch one shirt, how much cloth I need? 2 meter and 15 centimeters. So what is the question here? Here asked how many shirt we can make from the 40 meter cloth and how much cloth is left over. That is the question here. So what is the see here in the problem there is 2 meter and 15 centimeters. So here 2 unit are given. One is in meter, another one is in centimeter. So if I convert big to small, that means what you have to do? We have to multiply. So 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. So I can convert the meter into centimeter. So very first, the total length of the cloth is 40 meter. So that is 40 into 100. That will become 4,000 centimeter. Okay. The cloth needed to stitch a shirt, that is 2 meter 15 centimeter. So I have to convert here meter into centimeter. So 2 into 100 plus 15 centimeter. 2 into 100 is 200. So 200 plus 15 equal to 215 centimeters. So the number of shirt stitched equal to, so what we have to do? 4,000 divided by 4,000 divided by 215. Okay, so whenever I divide 4000 by 215, I get the answer is an 18. So that the quotient is an 18 and the remainder is an 130. So the number of shirt stitched is an 18 and the remainder, that is the remaining cloth of the 40 meter cloth. So how many shirt I can stitch here? 18 shirt I can stitched here, and how much cloth is remained here? 130 centimeter cloth is remained. So this centimeter can be converted into meter. That means you have to convert into small to big. So small to big means you have to divide. So that means 130 divided by, how much you have to divide? Divided by 100. So 130 divided by 100, you get the answer. The quotient is an 1 and the remainder is an 30. So that is 1 meter and 30 centimeter. Okay. Next one is an medicine is packed in boxes, each weighing 4 kg 500 gram. How many such boxes can be loaded in a van which cannot carry beyond 800 kg? So there is one medicine box is there. Each box weight is 4 kg 500 grams. So there is one van. So in this van, how much load we can load it into the van? 800 kg we can load it. So the question is, how many box we can load it into the van? So that is the weight of one box is 4 kg and 500 grams. So here the two units are given. One is in kg, another one is in grams. So here I am converting the gram in kilogram into grams. So that is 1 kg equal to 1000 grams. 1 kg equal to 1000 grams. So you have to multiply 4 into 1000. Okay, so 4 into 1000 plus 500. 4 into 1000 is 4000. 4000 plus 500 equal to 4500 grams. Okay. So next one is 800 grams. So 800 kilograms. So it is given as a kilogram. So you have to convert it into grams. So 800 into 1000, that is 8 lakh grams. So what is the question? How many boxes we have to load it into the van? That means you have to divide 8 lakh divided by 4500. So in denominator we are having 2 zeros. In numerator you can cancel with 2 zeros. That is 8000 divided by 45. We can get the quotient as 177. So how many boxes we can load it here? 177 boxes are loaded in the van. So next one is the distance between the school and the house of a student is 1 kilometer 875 meter. Every day she walks both ways. Find the total distance covered by her in 6 days. So what is the question given here? The distance between the school and the house, that is 1 kilometer 875 meters. So here the two units are given. One is in kilometer, another one is in meter. So 1 kilometer equal to how many meter? 1000 meters. So you have to convert kilometer into meter. So that is 1 into 1000, that is 1000 plus 875, which is equal to 1875 meter. So what is the next condition given? Every day she walks both ways. So that is at one day how many times she is walking from house to school? 2 times. That means you have to multiply 2 into the distance between the house and the school. So that is 2 into 1875 meter. So which is equal to 3750 meters. Okay, so what is the question asking here? Find the total distance covered by her in 6 days. Per day here she walked 3715 means 6 days how much distance she walked? You have to multiply by 60. So 6. So that means you can get 22,500 meters. So you have to convert 22,500 meter into kilometer. That means you have to divide by 1000. So you can get the quotient 200 and the remainder 500. So the quotient quotient 22 as a kilometer and the remainder 500 as a meter. So the total distance covered by her in 6 days equal to 22 kilometer 500 meter. So the next question is that a vessel has 4 liter and 500 ml of curd. In how many glasses each of 25 ml capacity can it be filled? So there is one vessel. That vessel is filled with the curd of 4 liter and 500 ml. So there is a 25 ml capacity of glasses are given here. We have to fill the 25 ml glasses with this curd, which is contain 4 liter and 500 ml. So what you are doing here, you are sharing the total number of curd into smaller glasses. So that means you have to divide. So the quantity of curd in a vessel equal to 4 liter and 500 ml. So here there is a 2 unit are given. One is in liter, another one is in milliliter. So you have to convert liter into milliliter. So 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. So 4 into 1000 plus 500 milliliter equal to 4000 plus 500, that is 4500 milliliter. So the capacity of one glass equal to 25 milliliter. So you have to divide for 4500 divided by 25 equal to 180. So the how many glasses we can fill with 4 liter 500 ml of curd? So we can fill the 180 glasses, each of capacity 25 ml.